Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm your host, Veteran Mountain Man. I have a very interesting article today coming out of Prima County, Arizona. So it appears that the Prima County, Arizona Board of Commissioners have voted 3-2 to reject the $1.4 million Operation Stone Garden grant. Now, this is the first time in decades that this county has rejected this grant. And what's really funny is the vote in and of itself was right down party lines. The 3 votes no were actually all Democrats. The 2 votes yes were Republicans. Now, this grant is meant to help agencies along the border pay for overtime, buy additional equipment, have funding for coordinating efforts with federal agencies to improve border security. Now, the 3 city council members that voted against this were Democrat Richard Elias, Sharon Bronson, and Ramon Valdez. Now, Steve Christie and Allie Miller voted to keep getting the grant. They're both Republicans. According to the Democrats, it's a new deal out there on the border, and the board is concerned with having our sheriffs become more involved in working with the federal immigration law. Frankly, we have a different administration in the White House, and we've seen lots of changes in the way ICE and the Border Patrol do business here and in the borderlands. So what this is this is literally a Democrat push to try to help sanctuary the illegal aliens by reducing the effectiveness of border enforcement by local administrative officers. I mean, the local sheriffs in Prima County are far more effective in policing the county and going after smuggling routes than federal agents would be. Because the federal agents, unless having been stationed there for some time, will not know where these places are. This is one of the reasons that the FBI works so intimately with local law enforcement. It is one of the reasons why ICE, for so long, has worked with local law enforcement. And the ATFE works with local law enforcement. Is because it gives them the ability to get local intelligence and local knowledge while still being a federal agency, and allows them to have smaller budgets, fewer numbers of staff, and an easier time moving from district to district without having to set down permanent facilities, which are all good things. It leads to a smaller government. That was the whole reason this system was implemented in the first place. And yet it seems that the Democrats are now going to try to destroy that at the local level and make it harder all the way around, thus by growing government and making things less efficient. Well, I'm going to leave a link to this article discussing all of this so you can read it in detail. It was actually at Tucson.com, which is a news agency for Arizona, and it goes into quite a bit of detail as to what exactly was going on and why the county's Democrat executives, Democrat council members decided to vote against it. It also has some quotes from the Republican representatives as well. It's definitely worth your read. You should check it out, and you should keep an eye out if you live in one of the border states for your local community council doing something similar to this, and speak out against it. Thank you all again for listening. I hope you liked what you've heard. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you're on YouTube, or thumbs up and subscribe if you're catching me on Speak Out. Also, don't forget if you're catching me on Minds, Gab, or Twitter, you can come on over to my channels and see all of my videos, including any that you may have missed. There's a lot of content on there. I have over 300 videos on YouTube alone. And I am doing limited run content for my Maker Support and Patreon, where you can only get them through there. So come become a subscriber or a patron, and you can see everything I'm producing. Thank you all again, and have yourselves a great day.